To put all this gear together, let's say it took me about 5 to 6 years, and I actually have about half of what I had before moving here to LA. We start, I think, with the monitors because they're the ones that catch the eye. I recently got the Eve to SC3012, my main monitors. They're absolute beasts. Those are my favorite, of course. The most important thing in your studio is your monitoring system. And in fact, you see next to the Eve, I have a pair of Kali LP6 and a pair of small JBL that I use for editing. I have Comp3A and Comp2A from Golden Age Audio, which are very well priced version of the LA2A and the LA3A. The 2A is full tube unit, swappable tubes. It sounds amazing and it's priced, you know, very well. I have 2 distressors. I used to have 6. When I moved here, I sold 2. I had 4. A drummer, saturator, multiband saturator, and stereo widener. This is one of the recent unit that I got is a Heritage Successor compressor. It sounds absolutely great. It's a diode bridge compressor, so it's very, very colored. I love it. Another drummer, this one is the 1974 Stereo Parametric EQ. I keep it on my 2-bus. And then basically we have my 500 series with one API 512. I don't really track in here, I don't record, but sometimes it happens we do an overdub, so I want to have a preamp, and the 512 is definitely my favorite. West Audio Mimas, that's basically an 1176 in 500 series 4. And it's all the West Gear audio, I have 3 units, are full analog digitally controlled. My 2 Neves 542 tape emulators, these are always on my 2-bus, followed by my West Audio Dione, which is an SSL style compressor, is an SSL style compressor on steroids. This thing has so many features. And then West Audio, a Pultec style EQ stereo. All these again digitally controlled and they light up when you touch them. Heritage unit, the 609 stereo. And then the Drummer 1970, the new stereo channel strip. I love Drummer gear. I also have their monitor controller, their MC 3.1, which is not just a monitor controller. When people ask me often, like, what's the piece of gear that changed your workflow the most? This is it. But it's a monitor controller. Yeah, well, no. It's a mixing matrix. So with this thing, you can basically solo everything, not just low, mids, and highs. It has a mid-side matrix on it, so you can solo your mids, you can solo your sides, you can solo every bend. So you can solo your mids on the side, or your lows on the mono, or your highs on the mono. So to have it here while you're mixing, to have it like at the tip of your hands and not to have to run a plugin to do all this, it changes the way you mix and your workflow massively. I also have these effects from TC Electronic that I absolutely love. It's a desktop series. But gear list here goes up very quickly.